Yes, ma'am.
Start.
First of all, I want to wish a very nice good morning to you all. I am Sahil and today I am gonna to explain the meaning of a proverb no pain, no gain.
Can you switch on
The
your
proverb,
video? Wait, Sahil. Please switch on your
yes,
video.
ma'am.
Switch on the video so that everybody can see who is speaking. Yes, now you continue. Switch it on and then continue.
Ma'am, actually, I am unable to switch on my video. I don't know why.
Okay, is there some problem with your net? Okay, continue.
The proverb no pain, no gain indicates that one must work hard or put extra effort to achieve the goals. One has to go through many difficulties or challenges to reach their destination. There is always a connection between hard work and success. Everything that we want to achieve in life is connected to the effort that we put in that direction. Friends, as no prey can enter the mouth of sleeping lion, so those who do not take pains in life can't be successful in their life. At last, I only want to say that any person cannot achieve their goal by just wishing and sitting like indolent person. If we want to be succeed in life, then we must have to come out of our comfort zone and have to face difficulties and pains of our life, because success is only possible when we will fight and face the problems of life. Thank you, that's all.
Very good. Well spoken. So, is there anyone also? No one is there. You people have stopped speaking now. Okay. So, today we will read figure of speech. Can you tell me what is the need of this figure of speech? Anybody can tell me or describe me why we are using these figure of speech? Don't know. Okay, I will tell you.
To
Speak.
make attractive effect.
To beautify the language. See,
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
women generally wear some sort of jewels to look attractive, to look beautiful. In the same way, language also be beautified when we are using some sort of figure of speeches in it. Figure of speech are used everywhere, whether it is prose or it is poem. It enhances the beauty of the writing. It makes the sentence deeper and leaves the reader with a sense of wonder. It brings life to the words used by the writer. Wait, somebody is in waiting room. And the figure of speech not only shows the writer's intent, but also his purpose in using such language. So these are used to add flavors to the language, to beautify the language, or to make it more attractive to the reader. It adds flavor to the writing and makes it so much more enjoyable to the reader. In these type, in spite of going to the types of figures of speeches, I just start from which you had to read up to 10th. There are many, there are number of figures of speech, but we will see only those which are important for us and which you should know. Simile. Can you tell me, this is the very easy one and you are well aware of it. Can you tell me what is a simile?
Comparison made between two objects.
Anyone can add anything to this question, to this answer of Sahil? Or Piyush has given the answer?
Ma'am, by using
Like or as. See, in a simile,
yes.
two things which are completely unlocked are compared with each other. A simile is introduced by words such as like, so, as, etc. Can you give me any example of this simile? Try it. Anybody can give me any example of simile?
You were as brave as a lion.
Very good. You are as brave as a lion. The flower is as pretty as a picture. As beautiful as a rose. As
Lights was like a star.
huh? Repeat your sentence.
Light were looking like a stars.
Lights were looking like a star. Yes, they looked like peas in a pod. He eats like a pig. So these are the means here comparison is made clear. This is the biggest difference between a simile and a metaphor. Both are used for comparing two unlike, or metaphor is used for comparing two unlike or different things or ideas. But their words are not clearly mentioned. Easily you can recognize a simile if it is used in a sentence. And you are knowing that if there is simile, then as, like, or so words will be used. But metaphor is little bit, metaphor does not have these type of words with it. So simile is clear to you? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
So write like, as, or so is used. Then there will be a simile. Metaphor, are you writing? Can you write this metaphor? 1 or 2 line definition is only there. This will help you in recognizing these figure of speech in poem or prose. So write it. When you compare two unlike or different things or ideas, it is known as a metaphor. All metaphors. Okay, wait. When you compare two unlike or different ideas or things, it is known as a metaphor. It is known as a metaphor. Full stop. It is an informal or implied simile SIMILE, in which the words like, write it in single inverted comma, like, as, are avoided. They are not used. For example, difference between simile and metaphor I am telling you. He is like a giant. He is like a giant. G-I-A-N-T. Giant means very big in size. This is what? Simile or metaphor?
Simile.
It is simile. Simile.
Yes.
But if I say he is a giant, he is a giant, well built, very big. So this is metaphor. Clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now write 1 or 2 more examples of metaphor. You are the apple of my eye. You might have heard this proverb. What do you mean by the apple of anyone's eyes?
आंखों का तारा.
Means You have just translated it into Hindi, but what is the meaning of that?
Very important.
Very loving, affectionate, or important also. Time is money. This is also a metaphor. And a famous poem is there of Shakespeare. In that one sentence is there. All the world a stage. That means all the world is like a stage. So you just write all the world a stage. This is also metaphor. Now third one is personification. Now tell me, what do you mean by this? Because many times I told you about personification in the class while teaching the poems.
When the non-living things is compared with the human emotion.
Emotion or quality. Yes. Can you give me any example of this?
Dancing leaves.
Yes. And anyone else? Give me some more example. Earth was thirsty for water. Whisper of summer and dancing leaves. This is there in your class 8 English. Granny's tree climbing. So write for personification. In personification, non-living things, comma, abstract ideas or qualities are mentioned as humans or living things. Humans or living things. Means you can see it like this also. Person identification, that is known as personification. Write the
Can you please
example.
repeat it again, ma'am?
What? In personification.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
In personification, comma, non-living things, comma, abstract ideas or qualities are mentioned as humans or living things. Humans or living things. Example, whisper of summer and dancing leaves. Whisper, W-H-I-S-P-E-R, whisper of summer and dancing leaves. Now listen to, I will make you how this is personification, make you understand. Now listen to me. Whisper of summer. Summer cannot whisper. Whose quality is whispering? Whisper is the quality
Human.
of human beings. We whisper in some matter, and dancing leaves. A leaf cannot dance. Do you think a leaf can dance?
No, ma'am.
No,
No. So these are the human qualities which are taken to talk about non-living things. Summer whisper and dancing leaves. So this is personification. One more example you will write. Angry cloud surrounded the island. Cloud cannot be angry. Whose quality is anger? Human beings.
Human beings.
Yes.
human beings.
So write, angry clouds surrounded the island. Apostrophe. This is an important flower begged for water. Yes. Pallavi has given an example of this. Flower begged for water. Begging is the quality of human beings. Okay. Now write the fourth one, apostrophe. This is also an important figure of speech, and you might have read in your book also. Apostrophe, A-P-O-S-T-R-O-P-H-E. Now write the definition. In this figure of speech, comma, the writer mentions the absent or inanimate objects. Inanimate means which does not have life in itself. Inanimate objects. Inanimate, A-N-I-M-A-T-E. Inanimate objects as alive and writes about them. Example, twinkle, twinkle, little star, twinkle, twinkle, comma, little star, comma, how I wonder what you are. Stars are inanimate beings, but here it has been taken as alive, and the poet has written about stars. So it is apostrophe. Now oxymoron we will see. Oxymoron. O-X-Y-M-O-R-O-N. Written?
Ma'am, repeat the spelling once again.
O-X-Y-M-O-R-O-N. Oxymoron. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
An
Yes, ma'am.
oxymoron, okay. Vikas Kumar is in which section? Vikas Kumar Sharma. He is in E or F? Pallavi, he is there in your class?
No, ma'am.
From F students? Students of F. Who is there? Vikas Kumar Sharma, you are in which section? Hello? Vikas, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
You are in which section? Okay. I think he has left. An oxymoron is when two words are used together. When two words are used together in a sentence, but they seem to be in contrast with each other. But they seem to be in contrast with each other. Full stop. An oxymoron is a figure of speech that willingly uses two differing ideas. That is only contrasting ideas. Two differing ideas. Example, life is bitter sweet. Life is bitter sweet. Sweet and bitter are contradict to each other. Tell me.
Yes.
Sweet is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
opposite of bitter. So life, in our life, you can understand it like this. Sometimes there are many ups and downs in our life. Sometimes it is very sweet and sometimes it is bitter also. So we can say it, life is bitter, sweet. Sweet sorrow. Now next one is, next figure of speech is hyperbole. Hyperbole. This is a, you can say that it is a type of exaggeration. Exaggeration is also a figure of speech, and this is also, in this also, the speaker tried to exaggerate the words. Exaggerate,
Ma'am, what is the meaning of exaggerate?
to speak something from here to there और किसी बात को बढ़ा चढ़ा के बता देना. That is called exaggeration. समझ गए? In Hindi, you might have read Atishyokti Alankar. Have you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That is exaggeration or hyperbole. Hyperbole is when we use words to exaggerate, EXAGGERATE. Exaggerate. What you mean, or emphasize a point, full stop. It is used to make something, seem bigger or more important than it actually is, or more important than it actually is. Now example, it has been ages since I have had a proper meal. Since I have had a proper meal. Wait. I could do this forever. Nobody can do anything forever, but this is only used for saying that I can do this forever. Now next one is pun, P-U-N. Pun. Written? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
right. Okay. A pun is generally used in plays. A pun is generally used in plays where one word has two different meanings. Where one word has two different meanings. It is used to create humor. Humor, amusement. It is used to create humor. H-U-M-O-U-R. Full stop. Humorous use of words. Humorous. H-U-M-O-R-O-U-S. Humorous use of words of different meanings or the words of the same sound but different meanings, same sound but different meanings is known as pun. Example, a bicycle can't stand on its own. A bicycle can't stand on its own. Full, no punctuation is there. Because it is too tired. Can you here recognize something? Tired. It is too tired. Two meanings are there. A bicycle cannot stand on its own because it is too tired. Here they are talking about the tire of the wheel. But here it gives the sense of tiring also. Tired. So it was unable to understand on its own. And this one is very common and you all are aware of it. Next one is alliteration. Now tell me, what is alliteration?
Repetition of words.
Ma'am, repetition of consonant.
Very good. Very good. Repetition of sounds, not words. Repetition of sounds or same letter. Consonant letter. Right? It is a series of words which commence with the same letter. Which commence with the same letter. Full stop. Alliteration consists of the repetition of alliteration consists of the repetition of a sound or of a letter at the beginning of consists of the repetition of a sound, or of a letter at the beginning of two or more words. At the beginning of two or more words. Example, you can give me example. As you are aware of this figure of speech. So what will be the example of this? Tell me.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
No. Twinkle, twinkle is the example of which one I told you. This is the repetition of word.
Sheep should sleep in a shed.
She sells seashells. She, S-H-E, sells, S-E-double-L-S, seashells, S-E-A-S-H-E-double-L-S. All the tongue twisters which we are using are alliteration. Now next one is, yes, do you have any question?
Ma'am, she sells
She sells seashells. She, S-H-E, cells, S-E-double-L-S. Now seashells, S-E-A-S-H-E-double-L-S. This is the difference of words. And the sound is same. Okay, is there any example in your mind which you want to give me? Now, next one, I don't think how much time is left. 3 minutes are there because 5 minutes earlier I have started.